Hello everyone, and welcome to another video in my channel. Before me is a fine combination of both exponential and logarithmic equations. We are given x to power square root ln y plus y to power square root ln x is equal to 2, and square root ln x plus square root ln y is equal to 1. We are required to find the value of ln xy or ln x plus ln y. What are we going to do to solve this problem? I am going to apply substitution. First, I'm going to let the square root of ln x be equal to u and the square root of ln y be equal to v. If I square both sides, I have ln x is equal to u squared and ln y is equal to v squared. Now I need to convert this logarithm to indices. Now, let us remember that log to base e of x is the same as ln x. Then, log to base a of b is equal to c. For example, this is a logarithmic expression. I can convert it to an exponential or index equation. That becomes a to power c is equal to b. So I'll apply this property or this law here and here, converting the logarithm to exponents or indices. So it becomes log to base e of x is equal to u squared, and log to base e of y is equal to v squared. So e to power u squared is equal to x, and e to power v squared is equal to y. Next thing I will do is to put in these substitutes into the original equation. That becomes e u squared times, let's remember that the square root of ln y is v, so I will multiply this by v, plus, let's do the same thing here, our y is e to power v squared. That becomes e to power v squared times also square root ln x is u, so I'll multiply this one by u is equal to 2. Then for the second equation, square root ln x we know is u, so that is u plus, and this is v is equal to 1. This is equation 1 and this is equation 2. I'm going to make u the subject of the equation in equation 2, that is 1 minus v. Let's call it equation 3. Then substitute 1 minus v for u in equation 1. It becomes e to power u squared, that is 1 minus v all squared, times v plus e to power v squared times 1 minus v is equal to 2. I am not going to open the brackets, because if I open the brackets, it will make the process a bit tedious. But what am I going to do? Since we know that this part is 1 and this part is 1, so that 1 plus 1 is 2, what I will do is I will put v is equal to 1 and then see if I'm going to get a balanced equation. So if I put 1 for v here, I will now have e raised to power 1 minus 1, v is 1, squared times 1 plus e 1 squared times 1 minus 1 is equal to 2. Now, 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 squared is still 0. 0 times 1 is 0. So this is e raised to power 0 plus 1 minus 1 here is 0. 0 times 1 squared is still 0. So e raised to power 0 is equal to 2. We know that e raised to power 0 is 1 plus 1 again. So we have 2. That means we have a balanced equation. It simply implies that v being equal to 1 is a valid solution. Now, having known the value of v, let us now find the value of u, and we are going to use equation 3. So u equals to 1 minus 1, which is 0. So u is equal to 0. It simply implies that our u comma v is 0 comma 1. Or we can switch positions here. So we can say u comma v is 1 comma 0. So the next thing I'm going to do is to plug in 0 and 1 for u and v respectively in this, and I'm going to do it here. So I have u is equal to ln x, square root of ln x, and v is equal to square root of ln y. Now u is equal to 0 and square root of ln x. If I square both sides, I have ln x is equal to 0. Also, v is 1 here, equals to square root of ln y. If I square both sides, I'll have ln y is equal to 1. Now, converting from logarithm to indices, I have e raised to power 0 is equal to x and e raised to power 1 is equal to y. Therefore, x is equal to 1 and y is equal to e, since e raised to power 1 is still e. Let us recall that we are required to find the value of ln xy. So if we plug in 1 and e for x and y in this, we'll have ln xy is equal to ln x is 1 times e, which is y, equals to ln e. Now, ln e is the same thing as log to base e of e, and log to base e of e is 1. In fact, log to base a of a, that is the logarithm of a number to the same base, will give us 1. Now, so our value ln xy is equal to 1. If we switch positions for the values of x and y, that is, if we let x equals to e and y equals to 1, we are still going to get the same thing here, which is ln xy equals to 1.